Now that you've completed your magazine cover, what you are going to do is create a process page. Here's what your process page will look like. You're going to include all of the unaltered, meaning unchanged, uncropped, uncut out, unmasked, layer adjusted images. So you're going to place all of these in a single document, just call it images used, and then or label it images used. And then you're going to take screenshots. Remember, you can press Command Shift and 4 to take a screenshot of your named and organized layers. So make sure you get a chance to go inside, organize your layers, put them into groups if necessary, and you're going to show me all of those layers. After you have finished creating this document, you're going to go in and you're going to save it as a Photoshop file, but you're not turning in the Photoshop file. You're going to then save a copy, and you're going to change this to Photoshop PDF. Once you hit Photoshop PDF and you save, it's going to come up with several different options. Just go ahead and click OK. Click on Save PDF and go ahead and click on Yes. And that is what you will submit, that single PDF, to me by midnight. Now, to set this document up, what you're going to do is this. Go to File and New, or press Command N, and then choose Print, just like we did for the magazine cover. But this time, go ahead where it says 8.5 by 11, 300 inches, or 300 pixels per inch. Go ahead and change this to landscape format. That's where it's longer than it is tall. So click on that one, and then go ahead and do Create. Now, what you can do to put your pictures in here is go ahead and open any of the images that you used. I'm just going to do a couple of them just to show you the basics. So these are the two of my unaltered images. So I'm going to press Command A to select all, Command C to copy, and then I'm going to come over to my document, Command V to paste. Now, most of these will be much larger than will fit. So when you press Command T, go ahead and press Command 0 to zoom all the way out, and then go ahead and shrink these down. So there's my first one. I can come over to my second one. So I'm going to Command A, Command C, so selecting all, copying, Command V to paste, Command T to transform. Going to go ahead and shrink that down. And then I'm just going to use a text tool. Click up here, images used, into whatever font you want. Choose something different than Myriad. Myriad's lazy. That's the default font. Stop using it. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that. I'm just pressing the Option key and dragging it over so that now I can type in layers or layers. There we go. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a screenshot of my layers. So after you've had a chance to go in and clean up your layers, so what I mean by that is organize them, put them into folders, name any of the layers that are outside of the folders so you can more easily see what the items are. If you've got stuff tucked inside of a folder, it's not always necessary to name those particular layers, but I like to have them named on the group itself so that I can actually see these are my layers. If you have anything grouped, what I want you to do is go ahead and expand all of these groups. And if you have as many layers as I do, you're going to probably have to take several screenshots of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and press Command Shift and the number 4. I'm going to start up here where my first group is. I'm going to highlight all the way down to there, taking one screenshot. So since I had splatters or spatters, I'm going to go ahead and zoom up, and then I'm going to press Command Shift 4. Start all the way up here and bring this down to where I left off. If you have to do more than that, it's fine. Just go ahead and scroll and do it again. Now, what's happened is those screenshots should have gotten saved on your desktop. So now I'm going to go to File and Open. I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to go ahead and grab those 2 screenshots that I did. I'm just going to repeat the same process that I did with the original images. So I'm going to press Command A to select all, Command C to copy, Command V to paste, and in this instance, I'm going to Command T to enlarge a little bit. I'm going to grab my other one, copy it, or select all, copy, paste, Over here, transform it. Those about the same size. Might even make them a little bit bigger, just so that I can see what's going on in the layers. And just to keep things nice and clean, I'm going to move this over so that it lines up with those layers. And I'll continue to add in the additional images. And then once you're done, you're going to save it. And then you'll go in and you will save a copy as a PDF. So once you are finished, what you will end up with is something that looks like this. As always, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be here to help you.